4.2-liter V8, 400 horsepower, acceleration from 0 to 100 in 5.6 seconds, fantastic Italian design, fantastic engine sound, and rear-wheel drive. All of this in one car, the 5th generation Maserati Quattroporte. Actually, this is the first time that I'm doing a used car review about an Italian car. You know Italian cars, some electronic issue here, some mechanical issue there. Of course, mainly the older Italian cars have often these issues, but sometimes even the newer models can have kind of a bad mood.
È possibile, portanna la Madonna!
However, this Maserati Quattroporte is, let's say, a better Italian car. Of course, it can have its own problems, but overall it's not that unreliable as you would probably think. Before I finally start, I will show you the older 4th generation Quattroporte. Some say that this older generation is more Italian than the newer. Well, maybe it has more of that Italian design, but it also has more Italian build quality or problems, and overall it wasn't that successful as the newer generation. Anyway, I think that the newer Quattroporte is a better car in every way. So, this Maserati was made from 2004 to 2012. The interior build quality should be very good, because it is, or it was, an expensive luxury car. However, it's also an Italian expensive luxury car, which means that in some cases the plastic materials and the buttons with that special soft touch plastic are more worn, and sometimes you can also hear some rattling noises from the interior. The quality of the paint job and the corrosion protection should be alright, but you know, it's still an Italian car, so I would recommend to check the car properly also for rust and for various paint defects, even if these issues are not very common. There can be problems with the electronically folding side mirrors, sunroof, air conditioning, randomly flashing dashboard warning lights, hood latch, so the hood doesn't close properly sometimes. Then there can be also a problem with the soft close, trunk lid closing, and with the various electronic equipment. The Quattroporte is most of the time equipped with the skyhook electronic suspension, which is expensive to replace. So usually, if the ride is very stiff, then you should properly check these shock absorbers. The big problem can be with maintaining this car, because there aren't many specialists, and then the only option is to take the car to the Maserati dealer, which is obviously quite expensive, so the maintenance of this car is not the cheapest. The facelifted version of this Quattroporte was made from 2008, however, you can also choose the before facelift models. The most important thing is to choose a car which is in possibly the best condition and which has the best regular maintenance history. The standard equipment list is quite big, so there is nothing like a poorly equipped Quattroporte, but still, there was also the optional equipment, which is most of the time full with useless things, but you know, it definitely is nice to have also some of this useless optional equipment in the car. Let's move on to the engines. You can choose only petrol V8 engines, so if you want something like an economical Maserati with low fuel consumption, then go away, just simply go away. But anyway, the engines are not economical, however, they are usually reliable enough, so you can expect mainly leaks and usual petrol engine issues. All the engines have timing chain, but it can be sometimes more worn, so you have to pay attention to rattling noise after cold start. It's very important to change the oil in the engine after maximum 10,000 kilometers. This Maserati is usually equipped with the electrohydraulic robotized manual transmission, and after 2007 it can be also equipped with a regular automatic gearbox. The dual select semi-automatic gearbox is not the best choice because it has a clutch which can be worn even after 24,000 kilometers. But if you treat it right, then it can last 48,000 or even 64,000 kilometers. The regular automatic transmission is more smoother and also more reliable. However, it can have sometimes electronic or mechanic problems, so check it properly before buying. It should change gears very smoothly without some kind of a strange noise. You should change the oil in the regular automatic gearbox after 60,000 kilometers. The car should ride quietly, so it shouldn't make rattling, squeaking or humming noises, mainly from the suspension. Also, pay attention to the rear tires, because they can worn out pretty fast. Then check the gaps between the body panels, they should be approximately even on the left and on the right side too. I hope that this information are helpful enough. If you have some questions or if you have personal experience with this car, then write it into comments. Also don't forget to like or subscribe. Thanks for watching.